round one of this contest between Ciaran Goddard in the blue shorts and John VANCE in the black shorts. And Goddard starting very quickly, landing to the body and to the head.
He looks powerful, and VANCE seems to have shied away from some of the punches early on. They look hurtful from Goddard, throwing in some big shots.
It's a bit better by VANCE. Goddard lashes out with the 1-2. I think they landed on the gloves, but those two hooks to the body didn't, and a headshot.
He's loading up a lot. He needs to be careful if what doesn't get through burns him out. VANCE is seems to be doing the quicker punches, but Goddard seems to be very powerful.
Yeah, like we were just saying there, James, he is really loading up on every single shot. It'd probably be, I think, good advice to maybe try and settle down and pick his moments to land the power shots, otherwise he'll just burn himself out.
Landing them on the gloves and the arms, it doesn't do much. And if you're not hurting your opponent, you're hurting yourself for your stamina. He's getting a few through, and VANCE seems to be feeling them, but I like to see him try and pick his shots a bit more.
And that's a good straight right by VANCE. Goddard returned with a couple of body shots of his own. And he whips more shots into the body as VANCE again goes on the back foot. He's hurting it a bit now, VANCE, I think.
Yeah, he's taken over a little bit the second half of the fight, and he seems to be second half of the round rather. He's pushing him back now, and he looks like he's hurting him as well.
Goddard dropping his hands, which is not advisable. But he lands a good right hook and a hook to the body, onto the head, and the bell goes, but the referee doesn't hear it.
The fighters heard it either. Then it was
not the loudest bell in the world, I don't think. But a good first round for Ciaran Goddard.
Yeah, I don't think you could score it any other way. VANCE got through with a couple of shots, but they didn't seem to have a lot behind them. Whereas Goddard, his shots he was putting through seemed to be hurtful. If I was in Goddard's corner, I would tell him, you just could either pick your shots a bit more, because the ones that get through would hurt him. If I was in VANCE's corner now, I'd say that he needs to push Goddard back a bit and stem the flow. It was a lot like Casper's fight, where if it continues like this, it could be a stoppage.
John VANCE, when he lets his hands go, he seems like he's got fast hands. He did throw some nice looking straight right hands in particular, but just not enough, and the onslaught from Ciaran Goddard sort of put VANCE on the back foot really for most of the round.
Yeah, he throws nice combinations. It's just that we're not seeing enough of them, I don't think.
So here we go, round two of this contest between Goddard in the blue shorts and VANCE in the black shorts. Goddard almost certainly won that first round, and he takes a couple of good right hands. It's a little bit silly. No need to take punches like that if you haven't got to.
I think VANCE is showing him a bit too much respect here, which is why Goddard's showboating. He's not throwing as much this round. Nice right hand there from VANCE.
That right hand in particular from VANCE is very good, and he's catching Goddard with a few good shots, but Goddard, he's loading up his own headshots when VANCE's gloves are clearly protecting his head. Probably with a little bit more experience, he should be switching to the body perhaps to try and open VANCE up.
Yeah, they're looking good, but they're not really getting through. VANCE is keeping a nice tight high guard this round and taking a lot of them on the gloves. And he is firing back. He's sneaking his punches through.
This is only a 3-round contest. Each round's lasting 2 minutes, so you'd expect both fighters to have plenty in the tank for this distance. But that's a good backhand from Ciaran Goddard. I'd like to see Goddard just use his jab a lot more, and he takes another good right hand that spins his head around.
He looks a bit gassed at the moment. Goddard, he took a lovely right hand from VANCE when he was trying to spin off, but his punch output slowed dramatically the second half of this second round.
He also got this habit of dropping his hands, and VANCE is taking full opportunity of that, an open target. They were an excellent second round. Really good boxing, really good comeback there from John Vance. I mean, I at the end of the first round, I didn't think he had enough to really get into the fight, but I think he did there, James.
Yeah, I like Vance that round, to be honest. I would score that for Vance. Although Godard's throwing the bigger, more powerful shots, they're not getting through, and Vance was sneaking them through. So I think Godard looks a bit burnt out. He threw some nice shots off when he was dropping his hands, but he's also taking them. So I'd say it's one apiece. It's on this last round.
I think Shane Goddard is showing a little bit of inexperience, just the way he loads up on every punch, and the way he drops his hands, inviting Vance to take shots. I know boxers sometimes do that tactically, but I don't think it's a tactic by Goddard. I think it's just inexperience.
Yeah, he's done it a couple of times to manage to sneak a punch through, but Vance doesn't seem fazed by it. He's getting on with his own game plan, and it worked from that second round.
So here we go, third and final round between Goddard in the blue and Vance in the black. Myself and James lights out Lilley here at ringside. We feel it's one apiece, and it's a really good start by Vance, and Goddard has been pushed back, but he fires back with his own shots. Oh, this is great action here in the middle of the side of the ring, just above our commentary position.
I think they both know us on this round. Vance started with some really good fast hands, but Goddard's caught him through. Lovely uppercut from Vance on the inside.
Good straight punches from John Vance.
He's catching him with that right uppercut all the time on the inside. Goddard's putting his head down, and Vance coming up with a nice sneaky uppercut and is popping his head up, which the judges like that because you can see the head movement.
And Vance now is in the corner. He needs to try and spin his man around. This is a really good fight. You can see how much this contest means to these two fighters.
It's really caught fire this third round now, and it's all depends on which fighter's output you like more, because it's hard to separate them at the moment.
I suppose there is a chance this fight could end up a draw, because it is really give and take so far. A good right uppercut by Vance. Goddard did well to block the second one, and here comes Goddard. He's throwing good right hooks, partially getting through, hooks to the body and head.
There's a nice combo from Goddard there, which we haven't seen much of. He's usually looking for the big powerful shots. Both fighters look tired, but Vance has come back with some lovely shots there.
Another nice uppercut by John Vance. As the last 10 seconds around, there's a good series of punches by Goddard.
Big shots from Goddard there, and Vance looks hurt. Is there enough left in the round though?
Wow, excellent contest, James. It's going to be actually that flurry of punches right at the end. That could have been enough for Shane Goddard to actually win the fight. Though they say try and have a flurry towards the end of the round to catch the judge's eye, but it's going to be very close, I think.
Yeah, I said it was hard to separate them all through the round. I liked Vance's work early on, but as you said, there was a nice combo at the end from Goddard, and that's what sticks in the judge's mind. I'd put that as probably the fight of the night so far. It's been really good.
Yeah, an excellent contest. I think
Vance was expecting a fourth round there. He's gone over to the judges and referee to say it should have been 4-2s. But they said all the other contests have been 3s. He's signalling to us now it should have been 4-2s.
Yeah, well, that's something that Vance will have to take up with the officials later on. But I'm sure if they want to have a rematch, I'd be more than happy to watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a fourth round, to be honest. It was a great fight.
So Shane Goddard gets the victory. John Vance took the loss very well, to his credit. He's having a chat with the cornermen of Goddard. Excellent fight, but more than happy to see it again.
Yeah, I don't think you could argue. We're going either way that fight. It was great, and it was all about that third round, which way you like it to go. So yeah, definitely should be a rematch. That fight was brilliant.